Hello, everyone. This is Kamal, the national recruiter here at 8Twelve Mortgage. And this morning, we also have Mr. Anthony Calamia, a national recruiter as well from the same team with us, 8Twelve Mortgage.
Good morning, everyone. As Kamal said, I'm Anthony Calamia. I'm also a national recruiter for 8Twelve Mortgage. Looking forward to having this conversation with Kamal this morning. What we are going to talk about today is why you joined 8Twelve and why I joined 8Twelve. It's something probably a lot of people have on their mind. When we recruit people, we tell them about 8Twelve Mortgage and why they should join us. But I'd like to get your perspective on why you joined 8Twelve.
Yeah, of course, when we talk to people, we'll tell them about 8Twelve, we tell them about ourselves. And this is a question that a lot of mortgage agents has asked me, and now you, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
So recruitment is something I've been doing since the beginning of my career, right? But I always wanted to be a part of thriving industry where I can talk to people. That is what I love doing. And I can be a part of a field where it's people driven, where it's fast paced, where it's thriving. And I just didn't want to just keep on filling in roles. I wanted to do something where it makes a real impact in the lives of the people. So just imagine what a mortgage agent is capable to do if they have the right support. Mm-hmm. And that is what we do, helping people find the right support in this industry so that they can be successful, not just licensed, but be successful. So that is one of the reasons my passion brought me into this mortgage industry more than 2 years ago. And since then, I'm a part of 8Twelve. And I've been so grateful to be a part of 8Twelve, to be with people like yourself around me, with a team of sales, with a team of training. I work closely with Zainab, Gary, just to be in this environment where you know that you can walk into the room of the CEO and you can ask a question and nobody's gonna question you anything.
That's right.
So just the right people around you makes a huge difference. But I would love to hear your story as well on why 8Twelve as a recruiter.
Well, my story is kind of unique because I've done so many different things before I joined 8Twelve.
Mm-hmm.
I was a banker for 11 years. I was in the automotive industry for 23 years.
Wow.
Did automotive marketing for 12. And then I got a call that I should join 8Twelve Mortgage. A colleague of mine who actually works here as well told me about the role. And I had one of the things that's really important for me is I work for a company that fits my core values. Family-oriented, willing to grow, willing to listen to what I say. And I got that from the first interview, and the second interview, and the third interview.
And today. Until today.
That's right. And you said something very profound. It's having the ability to speak to the executives here, like Gary and Akbar, and just walk into their office and they'll listen. They're not above everybody else. That's the culture at 8Twelve. That's something that you and I, and Apurva, our other colleague with the recruitment, want to have mortgage agents join for that reason. We see the culture that's been built here since 2018, and we see a growing sales force moving forward into 2026. And the three of us, are the foundation of that growth. But it starts at the top. It starts with Gary and Akbar creating that vision, that mission statement, that they want to have every mortgage agent be successful the way they were when they started 8Twelve and prior. So that's I felt very comfortable in my interviews. I honestly didn't expect to get the job. I was just myself. Sometimes when you do an interview, you try to think of the questions and that they may ask and have a politically correct answer. I was myself. It's probably the first time I've ever done an interview where I was myself and had no expectations. And honestly, it was the conversation that I had with Gary, the last interview, where he made me feel already I was part of the team. And that's something that we strive to get to our mortgage agents because we have a vested interest in our mortgage agents. We don't end our conversation and our relationship when we recruit them. We start with them. And that's something that I talk about a lot. We don't just end our relationship here. We pass it on to our orientation team, our onboarding team, corporate trainer, Michael. We stick with them. I know you're very passionate about that. You are extremely entrenched with your relationship with your mortgage agents. Just so everybody knows, she is probably the top recruiter of our department. She has a knack of speaking with anybody that she just gels. And so tell me a little bit about how you talk to the mortgage agent and how you get so many people recruited into 8Twelve.
It's, you know what, Anthony, it's very simple at the end of the day. Just answer their questions, just listen. And there are different personalities we deal with. And of course, you can relate with me on that, right? People with different experiences, people with different cultures, people coming from different industries, joining 8Twelve. What they want to see is, what can 8Twelve offer? What can 8Twelve bring to the table? Understanding where they're coming from, understanding what do they need, what were their challenges in the previous brokerages. So I already know, if I'm talking to someone from ABC, what are the challenges that they're facing, right? So understand what's the motivation for them to get on a call today with us, and then providing the solutions to them. And that is what I'm really passionate about, understanding their personalities, understanding their problems, and providing the solutions so that they can build a successful career, which we're going to help them with, right? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, all companies, all brokerages can have the same technology, can have the same tools, can have the same resources. But what makes 8Twelve different from other brokerages all across the country is the people, is the customer service, is the turnaround times, is the expected service, is the 5-star professional customer service that they get from us. And as I can relate with the fact that we don't leave the mortgage agents once we recruit them. Right. And we don't tell them that. And you know what? I've heard a lot of mortgage agents telling me that my previous brokerage told me that you can talk to us when you have a live deal. But what about if an agent does not have a live deal? Right. What about an agent if he's just starting out? He does not have connections. He does not know realtors. A realtor is not entrusted to work with a new mortgage agent. Where do they start? How do they start? They don't have a business plan. They're coming from a completely different field. Mm-hmm. How can we help them feeling involved, feeling supported, and we invest in them so that they're here for the long term? Yes. How can we help them in sales? How can we help them in the field they need the growth in? For example, if someone is struggling with sales, how can we train them to handle the objections? Mm-hmm. Because there will be objections. No matter what, there will be objections. Yeah. Even if you have lots of great connections, if you're working with lots of different realtors, you know how to nurture that relationship, you know about the lenders, you know about the products, you know what are the market trends, you're still going to face some challenges here and there. So how do you deal with those challenges? How do you deal with the rate shoppers, right? Because the client is there looking for the lowest possible rate. And you are not just competing with other thousands of mortgage agents, you're also competing with the big banks, mm-hmm. right? That's right. What does a brokerage bring to the table for the agent so that they know what they're talking about? They know what they're doing. Because getting a certification is completely different as compared to when they actually jump into this industry and they talk about mortgages, they sell mortgages. They have to have it within themselves. And the exact same way we have the recruitment within ourselves. Yeah. Someone wakes us up at 3 a.m. in the morning and we know what 8Twelve is. We can tell them what 8Twelve is and how we can help you to scale your business. Mm-hmm. That has to be within them. Yeah. That has to be like 8Twelve blood, mortgage blood has to be flowing all across their body. Yeah. And that is only possible when they're trained on that. Yeah. When they are listening to people around themselves, when they're sitting with like-minded individuals like yourselves, like Michael, like Zainab, like Gary, like Akbar, like you have the chance to talk to the CEO of the company. You have the chance to talk to the corporate trainer. 15 minutes. Michael, are you available? You have that option available here at 8Twelve. So what I'll suggest is take the advantage. And sometimes, you know what? Mortgage agents don't even know what they have. What options do they have available at the brokerage? How would they use those resources if they're not even informed about that during the first call?
That's right.
If we don't know what to talk about. So understanding what they need, talking about that, letting them know how we can help them to grow makes a huge difference right on the first call. So that is how, answering your question, Anthony, I'm able to get a lot of mortgage agents make the switch right at the first call because they get that confidence right away. And that's what we're trained on as well. Do the close, assume the sales,
That's right.
so that we have the agents. And our job doesn't end there.
Right.
Our job starts there.
Exactly.
The relationship is built that day when we tell them that, hey, you know what? You can Slack me, you can text me, you can call me, you can email me. And we never set unrealistic expectations, because if we do the right thing in the beginning, we have them for lifetime.
That's right.
And we have a lot of agents who have been working with us for over 2 years since the beginning of this OMA division that we have, right? So because they know what they're a part of, and you have done a great job, our team has done a great job at telling them what you're a part of. Team building, we do events every month. And of course, like, all these things contribute. All these things together make a huge difference.
Right. Absolutely. You triggered something where you mentioned that, the principal broker will have time for you if you have a deal. This is my 5th brokerage in my career, having my mortgage license. And it was the first time ever prior to joining 8Twelve, I didn't have that support. I did not have that mentorship, the teachings of what to do. I knew family and friends. I had a few colleagues in the industry, and I won't even tell you how much I made my first year as a mortgage agent. And I lacked confidence. And that's something that we do here. We do not give people the lack of confidence. We give them the tools and resources, and that's why we tell them to join 8Twelve. They'll build their confidence through what they see, what we provide them. And that's something that's very important for you and myself and Apurva, the recruitment team. It's why we want them to join 8Twelve. So it was a daunting task for me, still sticking to it. There were times that I wanted to quit. Said, why do I need my mortgage license? Why? But I had faith that there was some brokerage out there that will fit like I said, my core values, what was important to me. And 8Twelve provides that. And they provide it for everybody. And the 3 of us really, really set the tone for the company. We can use all those tools and all those resources like Gary, Akbar, Michael. When we recruit, we invite mortgage agents. We invite all of you to come to our office, even the ones that live in Vancouver, if they want to come. And that works perfectly in October with our Power Connect event on October 16th at Paramount Center. So we have the opportunity to have all our mortgage agents and new mortgage agents out there that don't work for 8Twelve to come to our event. Something that they can see what we talk about. We want to walk the talk. We have guest speakers, keynote speakers. We have the executives speak out as well. Maybe I might as well. But we'll see. But that's the best place to meet all our colleagues, share best practices, meet the lenders. It's just a phenomenal event that we do annually. And I encourage everybody to come. And we're there as well. We're recruiting there. We see people that don't work for 8Twelve that are coming. And we look for opportunities for them to join and be part of our family. It's a worthwhile investment. It's that small investment that a mortgage agent spends each year. They want to find the right brokerage. And that's why I strongly believe, like you said, the blood is 8Twelve. It's in our veins. We're passionate about it. If we had shares of this company, we would buy them already. We would. We really would. If we had the opportunity to be owners of this company, but we are. We have a vested interest, as I mentioned before, with our mortgage agent. We think like owners, we want the best of 8Twelve. We want it to thrive, not for individual, but collectively as a family. And we'll all win if the more people that we bring on board that have that same passion, that have those results. They don't just park their license here. These aren't the ones that we want. We want individuals that want the support and to really thrive in being a successful mortgage agent. I like the mortgage agents that are part-time that turn full-time, because it's not easy putting all your eggs into this. It's really, taking it off the ground takes a while. We understand that. But we also give them the opportunity to grow their commission splits. We have that variable that we can grow. If they do well in a short period of time, we can restructure their commission split to their advantage. Because it's not about 812 making them most of the money. It's about the mortgage agent. They have families. They have children. They're single. They have a life. They have a career that they have in mind. They want to be successful. They want the tools to get them to off the ground starting. And we have all that. And you know, I'm very fortunate to work with people like you and everybody else in the team that we feed off each other. I like when you recruit. I like when Apurva recruits. When the numbers increase on a daily basis, it makes me happy. Yeah, it puts pressure on me, but it's a good pressure because as an individual, you want to succeed. You want the results there for yourself to help the company know that I'm just contributing. But I really enjoy selflessly that I see you guys actively recruiting and getting people on board. It's a win-win. That's what I feel, and I know you feel the same way.
Of course, and of course I'll relate to it that it's a win-win. And the monthly fee that we have, Anthony, it's $88, which includes the taxes, which includes the errors and omissions insurance. And let's be realistic, it's not going to cover our cost, right? So of course, for 8Twelve to make money, we know that the agents have to make the money first. And for the agents to make the money, we know that we need to provide them the right support with the right infrastructure, the right tools, with the right training so that they can make money first. And that's going to be a win-win where we make money after the agents make money, right? And speaking about the Par Connect event, it's a great networking event where you shake hands, you do business, right?
Yeah.
So guys, if you have not grabbed your tickets yet, shake hands, do business, come join the Par Connect event that's happening on the 16th of October, and you'll have the details of that. I want the agents to come to the event because I have seen a lot of agents, Anthony, coming to me and saying that, oh, it's not working out. I'm not getting, the new agents specifically, that I'm not getting enough business. Well, the question is, are you attending the trainings? Are you consistent in what you're doing? Like, put it back to them.
Yes.
That, are you going to any networking events? How many realtors have you talked to? How many open houses have you gone to? Like, how many days out of the week you are invested in yourself? You're invested in this career, right? And most likely, you know the answers already. Oh, I didn't get time to attend the trainings. Well, like, how would you learn? How would you learn the objection handling? How would you learn how to talk to realtors? How would you learn how to bring in business? How would you learn how to make a business plan? Because one size doesn't fit all. What works for me might or might not work for you. And to your point, never put your eggs in one basket. Like, some people are consistent with one social media platform.
Right.
But what if the audience is not right or something's off? Like, talk to us. I ask questions, and more than that, I love questions. I love it when people ask questions to me. I love it when people don't start the question by, sorry to bother you. I stop them right there and tell them that, okay, first of all, you're not bothering me.
Yeah.
I want you to bother me. I want you to ask questions, because if you're not asking questions, it means you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So in order for us to make money, let us help you. Help you so that you can help yourselves. And you can help the clients, you can help the realtors, you can help this whole industry, and you can be successful. And again, it's going to be a win-win for everyone.
Absolutely.
Everyone's happy. The client's happy, you're happy, I'm happy, the recruitment team is happy, the brokerage is happy, and all the brokers are happy and join 8Twelve. And we get a lot of referrals from our existing mortgage agents. And that, again, speaks a lot about we're doing something right. That's why the existing people are referring their friends, families, referrals to join 8Twelve. As a mortgage agent all across the country, even in Quebec. And speaking about the Par Connect events, speaking about people in Vancouver, people in BC, people in Alberta, I remember agents flying from Prince Edward Island last time. Tyler, I can still think about the people coming from BC who were a part of 8Twelve just to attend the event, because they know that they can shake hands, they can do business, they can meet realtors that they not know, right? Instead of door knocking all the time, talk to people who are interested to talk to you at the event. So never, ever. I never miss an event. I know that we never miss a networking event, because, again, like, you grab an opportunity when it's right in front of you. That's what a salesperson does. We are in sales. The mortgage agents are in sales. The realtors are in sales. That is how you build in more business. That is how you bring in more business. Like, keep talking. Talk to your clients. Does your neighbor know that you're a mortgage agent? My neighbor knows that I recruit mortgage agents. Like, people should know what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Everyone should know. You're not allowed to have dinner if you didn't talk to one new person every day. That is how I go with, right? And it can work for mortgage agents as well. Like, you're not allowed to have dinner until you talk to a new person every day. It can be a potential client. It can be a potential realtor. It can be a potential referral partner, right? Or it can be something that you did for yourself, like you recorded a video or something for your social media, and be consistent with that. This is the problem. This is where they lack. Like, they start doing something, they're excited to do it because we feed that excitement within themselves, and they attend the weekend boot camps and they're like, yeah, I'll do this, I'll do that. But once they stop attending those trainings, the motivation, the inspiration to do something is gone.
Yeah.
And they get busy with their 9 to 5, they get busy with their families, they get busy with other things, and consistency is the problem.
Yeah.
I see a lot of agents telling me that industry stuff, like, I'm not getting clients, I'm not getting business, I'm not talking to enough people. But they have their answer right in the conversation. You're not talking to enough people. You're not talking to your audience on social media, right? Well, Kamal, I don't have those resources. I don't have that budget to go high on social media. I don't have like thousands and thousands of dollars to invest in the beginning of the career when I didn't even make the money. And I understand that marketing is a long-term game. But again, you need to invest in yourself. You don't invest, you don't make anything out of it. And use the templates that we have. Use the marketing templates for social media, for Facebook, for Instagram, for TikTok. Use our podcast room. Use our headshot booth. Use our office space. Come to the office.
Yeah.
Like, wherever you are, come to the office. And it's a central location, Markham. I come to the office every day from Mississauga. It's not a big deal. Trust me, it's not a big deal. So agents sitting in Brampton in the GTA area and they're complaining about the location. I'm like, guys, you need to step up your game. You need to come to the office. Talk to us, talk to Michael, see how we do our business.
Yeah.
And that is, if you can just follow 5% of what 8Twelve does, you'll be successful.
Yeah.
And for an independent agent, Anthony, to be successful, they just need like 4 to 5 strong referral relationships where they can benefit from. And this is just one of many ideas. Going to open houses, attending the sales training sessions, bringing up their questions. We have lots and lots and lots of business ideas for them in order for them to be self-sufficient, in order for them to be successful. But we're not going to tell everything on the podcast.
No, we won't.
We won't.
No,
like,
no.
We want the agents to come to the trainings. We want the agents to come to the office.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
Yeah, that's what we do. But that's what we do with our interviews. You know, the questions we ask. What is the one thing you're looking for in a national brokerage to elevate your career? We ask that a lot, and it's amazing the answers are so diverse. But
Yes.
the biggest one is support and training. It still is the fundamental flaw of most brokerages: support and training. They don't see the value of that individual unless they see them walking in with a deal, and that's the worst part of those type of brokerages, where they just look at that and they just look at their agent as a number. And we're not like that. We look at them as relationships. We look at them as individuals that are going to grow. And that's what we do in our recruiting strategy, is asking them what's important to them, because we have it. I say to them, we're the Amazon of the mortgage industry. We have everything that we can offer a mortgage agent to be successful. But like you said, it's give and take. It's a 50-50 partnership. They got to put in as much as we put in. If they sit at home and waiting for the phone to ring, like I did many, many years ago.
You're not doing that anymore.
I don't do that anymore. I do not do that anymore, for the record. All mortgage agents out there, I do not do that. I'm up in the morning and I'm thinking of my task of what I'm going to do today. And it's been successful for me as a recruiter. And I want that for every mortgage agent that joins us. Everybody, even somebody that wants to strive to be a team leader, have their own brokerage down the road. You know, I wish that we could hire individuals that have that type of vision, and we do, and we will continue to, and that's why we are good at what we do. because we believe in the company. We believe in 8Twelve Mortgage, their vision, their core values, as I keep mentioning a lot. But it was important for me. And that's why I joined 8Twelve. That's the reason why we'll continue to stay to work with 8Twelve, because I don't see any other opportunity for me moving forward before I retire that I don't see myself working for anyone else. I just enjoy the environment. I enjoy the ambiance. I enjoy the relationships. I enjoy the culture. And that's what we want every mortgage agent to feel at 8Twelve. And I know you feel the same way.
Yeah, and I hope the retirement is not coming anytime soon.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, because I want you here every day. I want to be around here every day.
So do I. So do I.
Of course.
So,
and you know what, Anthony? You talked about training, you talked about support, you talked about the growth, and that's a valid point. That is what most of the agents tell us during the first call, that is what they're lacking at their previous brokerage, and that is what we talk about. And we share screens, we invite them to the office so that they can visualize it, so that it's not just the talking that we do, unlike other brokers, right? So what I've also realized that it's not just for the new agents, it's also for the experienced agents, because things keep changing, lenders keep changing, their products keep changing. They have to stay on top of mind what's happening, the market trends and everything, right? So even if someone is there who has spent a decade in this industry, still need to be trained on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Because, of course, let's say if they're doing 15 million, 20 million, good for them. But how can they do 30?
right,
If they're doing 30, 40, how can they do 50, 60? How can they grow more?
right,
How can they scale? Right? For example, if there's already a brokerage under 8Twelve, as we have a few, for example, they have a team of 10, 15 team members under them.
mm-hmm.
How can we make them to 50
right,
without compromising the quality?
correct.
How can we help them
Yeah.
outsource some of their tasks? It can be marketing, it can be recruitment with us,
Yeah,
it can be support by the orientation team, by the onboarding team, so that they can focus more on sales,
mm-hmm.
what they could add.
Yeah.
And they can also lean on the underwriting support that we have.
Yeah.
So I believe anyone who's got a license, anyone who's a mortgage agent, anyone who's a realtor as well, they can talk to us and they'll find a way on how we can help them to make more money and make their lives less stressful. So I'll stress this, and I'll talk about this a lot, that if you are in this field, if you have a license, if you are a realtor, if you are a mortgage agent, talk to us on how we can help you. And if we cannot, we'll either find a way or we'll tell you we cannot. Because, of course, at the end of the day, I cannot help someone if they're just looking to park their license.
Right.
We're not that kind of a
We're not that
brokerage.
kind of brokerage.
And I don't like to work with just anyone. I like to work with people who have the same mission, who have the same alignment,
Mm-hmm.
and we can align with their goals and we can help them to achieve their goals, right? That is the quality we are looking for.
Absolutely.
I'm sure that is the quality everyone here at 8Twelve is looking
Right.
for, because we know that we are so invested in your growth,
Mhm.
in your success, that we can make things happen.
Absolutely.
We can make a true impact in your lives. So
Yeah.
I'll just say, come join 8Twelve. If you don't join, just come sit down and talk to us.
Yeah.
At least you'll walk away with the information. You deserve to know what 8Twelve offers, what are our brokers doing to make a difference here in this industry,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So I look forward to everybody coming to our Power Connect event. That will set the tone. We want to see you guys there, every single one of you, everybody from 8Twelve and outside of our company. It's really important that they see what you just talked about, because that's the way they're really going to see it. And we look forward to seeing everybody there. And I thank you for your time today, Kamal. I got to find out exactly why you joined 8Twelve. It's really good, really good.
It's really good to have a conversation. So we're so busy in meetings
Yeah,
and so busy in having conversations with other mortgage agents, then we don't get a chance to sit down and talk what's
Right.
happening in our lives.
we
right?
don't. We think about other things, but we spend so much time together. It's great to find out a little bit about you and why you joined 8Twelve and why I joined 8Twelve. And
Of course.
looking forward to many more conversations with you
Great.
down the road.
Great. So I would like to invite all the mortgage agents and realtors who just listened to our podcast to come join 812, to come connect at the Power Connect event and see how we can make a difference in your lives, in your career, and achieve a lot more.
Yeah, that's good. Power Connect event is October 16th at Paramount Event Space. Register now. You can do it online. You can reach out to us through our social media. We look forward to seeing you guys, and let's get a big crowd going.